Now under pressure from Reichel. He'll get it down into the offensive end. Jones leaves it in the corner. Reichel spins off a check. Hadfield comes in off the line, plays it around the wall. Shaw on the far side. He takes a bump. Comes back out in front. Lynch can't take it cleanly. Hadfield to it. Changes the angle. Lets a shot go. It's blocked on the way. Jonathan Davidson takes over. He'll flip it ahead. Olaf will launch it around the wall. Comes to the far side. Davidson taps it right back around. Comes to the point. Taken by Curtis Douglas. The 6'8" forward will toss it up the near wall. Comes off the boards. Back for Golovev. Tries a shot. Blocked. Davidson to it. Leaves it down into the corner. Brubaker sends it in behind the net. Douglas trying to battle with Meyer for that puck. They go toe-to-toe in behind the net. Frees up. Comes to the line for Golovev. Changes the angle. Tries a shot. Blocked down in front before it could get through. And now the Moose will start things out with Cameron No. His pass. Tipped back the other way. Moose are changing. Douglas able to corral the puck and slide it into the corner as this guides the puck into the offensive end. Rolls into the corner. Chisholm gets there first. Castle's all over him. Puck comes over to the near wall and Aspro to it. He'll play it off. Goes into the corner. Kovacevic a chance to move it. Aspro, nice job to hold it in. And then fires a pass over to the right side. Doherty back in the middle for Aspro. His pass nearly taken away by Jones, but settled down by Reinhardt. His pass to the line will just beat Aspro there and come out to center ice. So good pressure from the Moose early on this penalty kill to force that one out.
Really good pressure at the top, not letting clean passes, not letting any setup, just kind of keeping the pressure on him, forcing turnovers.
And I guess Crookshank into the zone. Nice entry. Moves it to the middle of the ice, bouncing around, and now Cease going to race ahead. Thompson with them, though. They'll
kind of get it advanced and try not to ice it.
Moose, though, with some good work off the draw, though it went the wrong way. They're able to get to the puck and get it down low, and Hadfield uses his good wheels to get ahead and get the puck deep. Jones was one of the fresh guys on the ice. He'll go to work down low after setting up the opening marker of the contest. The Moose will take it away. Jones coming back again on his backhand. He's attacked by Hubert Labrie. It was a little awkward, but it got the job done, and here come the Senators with numbers. On the far side, Davidson will play it down low. Kovacevic rips it around for Jones. He steps away from a check, and then a nice feed into the middle for... There's Reichel ahead. His pass off a skate. That has Hadfield scrambling back to get the puck. And just as he gets it, Zach Magwood all over him, and now the Moose trapped down in the corner. Good start to the period here for Belleville. Curtis Douglas moves it into the far corner. Aspro in off the line. He's going to go for a skate. Moves it in front for Douglas. His chance is blocked away. Behind the net now. Douglas out in front for Magwood. A shot. Nice save there by Burden. Got up and made the shoulder stop. Pressure still on for Belleville. Aspro a drive. It's into the glove. Maybe shift the pressure here a little bit. Dano working out of the far corner. Back out in front for Perfetti, but tipped past him, and now back the other way come the Senators. On the far side, Magwood steers it down low. Burden out of his net to play it. He stops it behind the net, dodges one check, then plays it off the body of Douglas, who will now take over on the near side. Perfetti tried to move it ahead from McKenzie. Second effort gets up to Dano. Racing ahead, Aspero sticks with him. Dano tries a shot. Blocker save by Gustafson. That one was off the ice, but a good blocker stop. Dano working down low against Aspero. Gets the puck, but Aspero gets in his way. Perfetti takes over to the line for Kovacevic. His shot deflected in front. Rebound up for grabs. They whack away at it, but it will be the Senators coming free, and now they'll start up the ice with numbers. Flipped ahead looking for Magwood, but a good stick by Kovacevic to break that up. All proceeds go to support our friends at the St. Amant Foundation. Victor Hadfield at the line after a Moose faceoff win. Tries a shot, and that one is ricocheting just wide. Comes in behind the net. Working at it there is Reichel. He's knocked to the ice. Cease. Now it's the Moose turn to be annoyed with the officials, but play on they say. Puck comes into Moose territory. Chisholm picks the puck off the back wall. Fires it ahead for Jeff Milad. He's got some room to skate. We'll take it up over center. Has Cease on the right side. Todd moving in, and a blocker save made by Gustafson. Cease trying to swoop onto that rebound, but just out of his reach. And then the Senators. Todd and Williams continue to go head-to-head. Williams trying to get a step on Todd into the corner, and Todd knocks him to the ice. Puck stuck under Williams. He's trying to get up, but also maintain possession. And eventually will, but then it was poked away from him by Chisholm. In behind the net, LeBate tries to pass it in front. The Moose will intercept. Todd took a moment trying to flip it out. Douglas closed on him quickly. He'll try a shot, deflected in front, didn't get through. LeBate chasing it into the corner. Perfetti plays it away from him, and it comes in behind the net off the stick of Chisholm. Over for Shaw. He'll flip it ahead and into neutral ice. Lynch lurking in behind everybody. Swings over, tries to get to the puck. He'll push it down into the near corner. 25 seconds left in the period as the Moose go to work down low. McKenzie drags it free, comes to the line. Brubaker will fire it right back down low. 15 seconds left in the period. McKenzie chases over onto the near side. Labrie plays it away from him. And it'll come back the other way. Last chance here. Cruikshank looking in front. It rolls and a stack pad save made by Mikhail Burden with just a few seconds left on the clock. And the Senators will try down low. Rings around to the far side. Douglas chases it down into the corner. Hadfield working against him. He'll move it away for Eagle. Had to take a look over his shoulder. Puck rolled on him a bit. Now trying to fend off a couple of forecheckers. Reinhart knocks him down. And now a takeaway for Douglas. He'll push it into the corner, but knocked free by the Moose. Tapped out. And now hammered off the wall. Back and forth here. And it's still 2-1 for the Moose. There's a pass up the far wall. That's just out of the reach of the on-rushing Senators. Reichel takes over, gets it to his own blue line. No further, though. Moose will reset. Here's a pass from Shaw looking ahead. He's got Krieger, who has Eagle going to the Gale Burden. Reichel in to take it. It's won by the Senators. Aspero over for Cruikshank. His one-timer blocked the rebound off the skate.
Second period. We saw another one there in the third period.
And off the draw, Cruikshank to the puck again. Puts it out in front. Rebound is there, and they score! It bounced off a skate in front, right to the stick of Curtis Douglas. And the big forward has his first American Hockey League goal in his first game. It's a huge one for the Senators with 14:29 left.
For high tips and deflections through the slot that led to some good chances.
Philip Gustafson, we were talking about how good he was down low while he's made a couple of really nice saves, getting his shoulders in the way. To the near side, all the way across the ice. Perfetti will win the draw. Shaw on the right point. Fakes a pass, then tried to go to the net. Nearly had Cruikshank going the other way on a break. In behind the net, Golubev flips it on. Cruikshank passes it out of his zone. Reinhart chasing after it, can't catch up, and Brubaker will turn it right back around. 8.5 to go in the third, still tied 2-2. Cruikshank waiting for the puck on the near wall. It's peeled free. Here's Perfetti onto it, looking for an option. He's got Kovacevic, the one-timer, and a pad save made by Gustafson. Comes over to the far wall. Dano, who had a great chance recently, played to the line. Brubaker for Kovacevic, pivots. Lost the puck momentarily and now just slides it down low for Dano. He bounces off a check from Douglas. Comes free for Perfetti. He'll go to the far side for Brubaker. He lines things up, tries a shot that doesn't get through. Comes over into the corner. McKenzie battling against Douglas. That's a bit of a height disparity. Moose blue line. LeBate takes over there, taps it into the Moose zone, but it's taken by Chisholm and on for Nathan Todd. Todd stopped at the offensive blue line. There's no room out here in this third period. Reinhart. He's knocked to the ice by Dano, goes flying through the air. And now Dano onto the puck, will start onto the left side. He's rubbed out of the play by Golubev, and now back the other way come the Senators. Cruikshank steps around McKenzie, cuts to the middle of the ice, and is eventually challenged by Brubaker and Chisholm. Brubaker able to move the puck into the corner, and then snap it over for Chisholm on the near side. He's got a little room
to make sure that he freezes it and gets a whistle.
He was a second-team All-Star in the Western Hockey League in his draft year in 2019, which led to him being selected 19th overall. Now off the face-off, looks like Declan Chisholm is in some discomfort. He'll get to the bench, and meanwhile the Moose on their heels in their own end. Spinning off a check is Davidson. He's pushed away from it. Shaw tips it to the line. Held in by Reinhart. He'll spin it down into the corner. Shaw boots it away from himself. Krieger waiting for the puck. He's spun to the ice, sticking his feet, no call. Shaw fends off one man along the wall. Gets some help from Kovacevic, and the Moose will just flip it out. 60 seconds left on the clock. Here comes Douglas. He's got the tying goal. Comes down low. Burden wraps it high around the glass. It's bouncing and will get out to center ice. The value of a goaltender who can clear the zone for you. Aspero, long pass on for Cruikshank. Angus Cruikshank, little stutter step, gets into the zone, drops it off for Douglas. His dump in is knocked down, and Kovacevic will launch it down and take a look over his shoulder at the clock. 35 seconds left on it. Moose down to 4 defensemen now in this game. Here comes Thompson up the right side. He's got Castles. Veers it off for Beaudin to the front of the net, and that pass just didn't quite connect. Rings around, and now a race for the puck. Dano pokes it free. He goes to the net. Marco Dano slings it to the front, and Jones is hauled to the ice. No penalty. Now back the other way comes Castles. And you'll notice it's a little bit quiet in behind us. Again, still having some technical difficulties that have carried over from last game as we try to get our ice mic situation sorted out here at Bell MTS Iceplex. Gotta love technology when it always cooperates. 3 minutes gone in the first period. Still 0-0 as Bobby Lynch works on the puck in his own zone. Chipped ahead by Meyer. Throws it into the middle looking for Jones. He'll boot it ahead to himself. Jones sets it over for Lynch, who will fire it in down low. Taken over there by Jack Doherty. Sends it up the middle. That doesn't find anybody until neutral ice. Kelly. Moose blue line where Shaw takes over. Moose will get a new group of forwards out there. Hayden Shaw snaps a pass ahead for Cole Meyer. Meyer driving down the left side, knocked off stride, puts it in behind the net. Labrie cuts it off there, plays it off to the near wall. Castles taken off the puck by Gavanka, but he got some help from Magwood, who plays it back out to neutral ice. Jones, sitting there in support of his defenseman, is able to cut the play off at his own blue line, and the Moose will reset once more. Here's Bobby Lynch at his own blue line. Takes a feed, now working up the left side, cuts to the middle, plays it across the line for Jones. Jones with a little bit of room to work, sends it to the net, sticked away by Gustafsson. To the line it comes. Kovacevic, a long shot. Have an eye on the red line as well. You're on your backhand, just trying to get that puck low and just a step shy. Puck comes to Bobby Lynch on the near side, tries to get the Moose out, and he will, as Labrie couldn't hold it. All the way back down into his own zone goes Labrie. He'll send it cross for Thompson. Chip back down into Moose territory. Burden snaps it around the wall, and that'll skip off a body and down the ice. Lynch racing ahead against Labrie. He'll wipe out an icing call. Good wheels from Bobby Lynch there, but Moose won't entirely be rewarded for it as the Senators come away with the puck. Magwood tips it over for Thompson, who joins the rush. Gets the puck up to the Moose blue line. Shaw gets in his way, though, and Manitoba able to get out to center ice as the right of Mikhail Burden. Douglas to take the draw against Reichel. It'll come back, but the Moose unable to take advantage of that. Puck comes to the side of the Manitoba net. Played out in front. A quick shot off the stick of Kelly is wide of the goal. Rings around for Douglas. Tries to fend off C.J. Cease. Plays it back to the line. Reinhardt able to skate into one. His shot off a leg and wide. 10 seconds left in the penalty. To the line it comes for Reinhardt. He tries to get around Reichel. He'll skate down the left side. Goes in behind the net, does Reinhardt. Looking back out in front. Brubaker gets in the way and then eliminates Reinhardt. Back on the ice is Meyer. He'll quickly swap off for Perfetti. Moose still in their own zone. Douglas moves it off to the waiting Parker Kelly, and behind that, back out in front for Douglas. His shot is blocked. Moose still stuck in their own zone after the penalty kill. Thompson a drive, and that one taken by the right pad of Burden. And the Moose will be able to clear it back out to center. Puck and pucks early on in this game. Just 4:15 to go in the first period. Still 0-0. Shots have evened up a little bit here. 7-5 in favor of the Moose. Up to the Moose blue line comes Sokolov, trying to work his way around Chisholm. Gets to the net, swings in behind, couldn't wrap it around as the Moose stacked up. Comes to the line for Labrie. He'll send it to the right point. Doherty just flips it down into the far corner. Douglas waiting for it there. He's working against Chisholm. Both whacking away at it. Trickles in behind the net. To the line it comes, or would have if Meyer hadn't gotten a stick there on the second effort. Sokolov will get it back for Labrie. Sends it back along the wall. Douglas pinned there, battling with Chisholm. They both go to the ice. Comes into the corner for Shaw. Puts it in behind the goal, back for Chisholm, who's on his feet with half a minute left in the frame. 1-1 our score. Couple of goals late in the period. Eagle, nice move to get ahead. 3-on-2 for the Moose. Eagle plays it off for Krieger. Back in front for Eagle. Taps across. Reichel, and a great save made by Gustafsson as he got across and robbed Reichel with his shoulder. And now Douglas trying to play it ahead. Gavanka, nice job to take it away. Gets it ahead for Reichel off the stick of Krieger. Krieger looking for some help. Goes over for Eagle. Just 10 seconds left in the period. Krieger with some room. Falls, though, as the Moose just couldn't get out of their own way on that chance. And now 2 seconds left in the period. Sokolov's going to run out of time here. And the Moose will win the draw, courtesy Christian Reichel. Comes to the line. Kovacevic over for a one-timer from Krieger, but he fanned on it. Fell to the ice momentarily, got back up, shoved back down by Doherty, falls back down, gets back up once again, and wins the puck battle. Eagle tries to send it towards the net for Reichel. He has his feet swept out from under him. Puck comes in behind the net. Golubev able to play it up the far wall. Doesn't get it out, though. Backhanded towards Gustafsson. He's seen enough. On 3 or 4 times, just kept on getting back up and keeping the puck within himself there, or under him, or around the stick, and eventually was able to play it back for Harold's Eagle. Bit of a scrum draw. Eagle will dig it free for the Moose. He'll spin it back down low. It'll ring in behind the net. Krieger plays it over for Reichel. He looks back out in front, has Eagle, tries to let a shot go, but couldn't find a lane. And then his pass back across is intercepted and cleared back down the ice. Shaw racing back to get it. He's got Magwood right in his back pocket. Nice job by Shaw, though, to swing around the net and get moving. Plays it up to center ice, but no further. The Moose will combine, though, to take the puck back, and Reichel will play it down into the offensive zone and get a change in. There's Douglas on the near side. Steps back into his own zone. Meyer all over him, but Douglas able to play it off. And now a long pass finds its way to Parker Keller's left. And the Moose will come away with it. Krieger plays it up for Gavanka, who jumped forward. He's able to poke it up to the offensive blue line, but that's as far as the Moose will get. Magwood flips it into Moose territory. Gavanka promptly flips it back out. Senators will try again. Gavanka gets in the way of this play as well. Slides it ahead for Krieger. Out of his reach. He'll force it into the offensive end. Doherty takes over there. Plays it off to the far wall for Golubev. Skips it ahead for Magwood. Tries to spin it out into the middle of the ice. And guess who? Leon Gavanka again. Nips it away, but the Moose unable to get moving up ice. Davidson takes over, skates in, fires a shot off the pad of Burden. He's back on his own rebound to the line. Golubev right back for Davidson. Has a little room, gets a shot away, and Burden at the top of his crease is able to miss skate. Now tries a shot deflected in front by Abramov, and that just missed the Moose goal. Comes over to the far side for Curtis Douglas. Works to the top of the zone. Doherty pushes on, takes the puck. Cease runs into him. Brubaker cuts it off. Puck comes out in front. Gavanka was there, and it's flipped out to center. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second period. Still tied 1-1. Jones steals the puck, drives ahead. He'll go down into the corner. He's all tangled up with Thompson. And it'll be played off to the far side. Lynch charging ahead. He'll pin Reinhart to the wall. Moose will come away with the puck. Jones from the face-off circle snaps one just high. Comes to Hadfield at the line. He pivots, now fires it. That one floats in high off a stick. Lynch knocked to the ice, pushes it along for his man in behind the goal, but Cole Meyer is all tangled up with Douglas. And then Magwood knocked to the ice, but outlet it, and the Senators will send it down right in on Burden, so that will keep things moving along. Jones in the corner. Meyer, who extends his point streak to 4 games with an assist on the Bobby Lynch goal. Tries to get it on the forecheck, but it's played back to the Moose blue line. Quickly turned around by Kovacevic, and then right back into the Moose zone. Chisholm comes over to make sure it gets into neutral ice, and resetting is Curtis Douglas. Plays it off to the right side. Jonathan Davidson slides it down low. Burden pokes it in behind his own goal. He's got a defender waiting for it. Now the Moose will work it ahead. Lynch drops it off for Chisholm, who jumps into the rush. Plays it into the corner, then heads off in a change as everybody out there for the Moose will head off. Christian Reichel to take the face-off against Curtis Douglas. Scored his first American Hockey League goal last game in his debut. Tied the game in the second period of an eventual 3-2 win. Here's Reichel in all alone for the Moose. Goes to the backhand, and a blocker save made by Gustafsson. Another fast break opportunity for the Moose, who have been stretching things out. Here's a long shot from Jones coming after him. Jones and Thompson go crashing to the ice, and the play will turn back the other way. Here's Kelly up to the offensive blue line. Drops it into the Moose zone. Reinhart wins the race to the puck. Plays it around for Douglas. He couldn't come up with it, and then just past the top of the circles to walk in, find some room, and then just hit it. Second goal of the contest for Cole Perfetti. 5-1 the Moose lead with 5:24 to go. Second time in this series the Moose have scored 5 or more goals. They scored 8 back on Thursday. Here's Gavanka from his own end, playing it ahead for Krieger, who might have had a step heading to the net, but he trips over the blue line. And the Senators will start it back up. Here's Cruikshank. Nice little move to get around Krieger. Gets up over the offensive blue line. Steered away from the puck by Shaw. Cruikshank will go find it in the corner. Sends it to the line. Gets it there. Awkward save by Burden. Rebound up for grabs. The Moose will...
Senators get the change they're looking for. Belleville comes in with a record of 7-12, 1-0 on the season. They're 0-2-1 in their last 3 games. Struggled a little bit against Manitoba. They don't score a lot. And really, I think Stockton, with some of the injuries they've had, and some of the call-ups they've had, behind the play, we have a Pete player down. That's Matt Phillips. Both of these teams have found up. Alex Gallant missed, I think it was about 12 games, and then has come back. And Cale McLean talked about him. Boy, they sure like having him back in the lineup. Brings a lot of energy. Did there. Phillips after it. He'll play it down low for Yellison. Yellison in his own end to Zabrodny. A little Russian-on-Russian connection there. Poolman trapped in his own end, gets a little help from Simpson, and this one chopped ahead. Phillips, a goal and an assist in this game, will just flip it through the air. Picked off quickly there and brought back up the ice. Senators give chase. Back up the ice. Senators give chase from the point. Philp has it off the glass, kept in. Aspro will play it below the goal line. Sparks a little frustrated with this. Dishes it back into the corner. Sokolov is there. Comes back to Aspro. That one might have been tipped on the way through as Douglas was there. Now it's pinched into the boards and hung on to. Back at the point, Sokolov. Now we got bodies in front of Sparks as Big Douglas was dumped by Little Lurby. And that is just a comment on their sizes. That's all. Magwood plays it to the near corner. Tied up there. Godden in to try and come up with it for Stockton. This one's become a little bit of a tractor pull in the... Little quieter here in period number 2, but all the offense has been a little quieter. Puck nearly kept in. Phillips didn't quite get to it. The much larger Douglas used that size and reach advantage. Phillips finds Zabgrodny in his own end. Off the boards. Can't get it very far. Magwood nearly gives it away to Phillips. Nope. Lassie Thompson read the play beautifully. He jumps up. He has his first professional goal here in North America in this game. Power play marker in the first period. Lassie Thompson, first round pick of the Senators a couple of seasons ago. Now the puck given away into the slot area. Douglas from down this year would like to make that a permanent occurrence. Side of the net. Puck stolen away by Zabgrodny. Just a completely different kid tonight.
Yeah, he looks great.
When goal scorers score goals and get their points and they feel comfortable, boy, you can sure notice it.
And he comes in floods. He's looked fantastic.
Lurby plays it hard off the glass. It takes a funny hop. And it was corralled there by Douglas. Can't get it out. Lurby keeps it in. Bennett down low looking for Simpson. He's pushed off the puck. And Aspro kept alive by Coltrane Wilson. Now the puck poked free and an opportunity perhaps for Belleville. Now it's stuck along the near boards, back out in the neutral. Won his first pro game, but has lost his last 3 starts. Lurby dumping it deep into the far corner for Stockton. Simpson after it, won't get there. And it's played off the glass and out by the veteran Cody Golubev. Stockton get this one into the neutral zone. Keep it in near side. And Douglas will poke it out for Belleville. 2-0. The Senators lead the Heat. I'm Rob Kerr with Sandra Persina.
Via Matt Duchesne.
February 2019 trade deadline. Duchesne goes to Columbus. And this guy, Davidson, part of the 3 players that came back the other way. He's tied up. Zabgrodny playing it over. And just to complete that, Abramov, drafted by Columbus, comes in that deal. And then a first-round pick, which Ottawa uses to take Thompson. At that time, Lassie Thompson playing for Kelowna in the Western League. Douglas dumping this down the ice. 11-2 are the shots. If you were related in the own end, as it's popped back out and over and all the way back down into Belleville territory, I'll tell you what, for about 3 minutes, they were playing it up at about 10 or 11.
Frenetic pace.
Davidson trying to find Douglas. He'll take it behind the net. No, he won't. Puck taken away. A little pickpocket action there. But Hamilton gives it away. Davidson picks it up on the near boards. Cairns, part of the solution as he gets it to Emilio Peterson. He dumps it in. Williams back to get it. Over to Aspro. Aspro up the wall to Carroll. And Belleville able to get it out. Hamilton, a swing and a miss. Here comes Douglas with Davidson. Douglas shoots. And that
Garrett Sparks, that's one by Stockton. And they'll elect to get that out, something that they've struggled with a little bit through this home set versus the Senators.
And I will point that Alex Gallant is out on the ice. So his first shift of the game after that little set two in the warm-up.
Giveaway here in the Stockton end. It's played to the corner, centering pass in that face-off dot, but handled nicely by Stockton. And they'll look for an outlet.
Out of college, he spent 2 years in college. So not only is it a little odd for an Eastern European player to be in a U.S. college, but to start as an 18-year-old and come.
It gets by him, a 2-on-1 opportunity. Mackey back defending for Stockton. Shot on goal. That one is way wide on Sparks' shoulder. And Stockton can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. They're wanting to cut down on those errors on goal. That's deflected into the slot. Nobody's there with a red jersey, though. And it'll be handled by the Senators. Senators with some numbers here. 3-on-2. Stockton caught up ice, but... oh. And back to Ruzicka. Ruzicka looking for options. He was looking for Pullman, but Pullman wasn't at his spot. And now the Senators with 3 down the ice. Douglas looking for a redirection, and he gets it. Beaudin, and it's a lead once again to the Belleville Senators, 2-1.
Sometimes the best thing to do is just go to the net. When you don't have the puck, go to the net. And that's exactly what J.C. Beaudin did. Douglas down the left side, and he just carries the puck. Everybody gets puck focused. But Beaudin drove the middle, which is fortuitous, I would say, for the penalty killers.
Absolutely. 14-19 left on the clock in this 3-1 game, which is led by the Senators, and just nice job standing up there at the blue line by Godin. Just a great play, and we're back to 5-on-5.
So Tulola comes out of the box. Son, this is the time. They killed off your penalty. You got the emotion. Go down, do something at this point. That's what they need. They need something from the guy with the puck right now.
And that's what they're going to try to do as they regroup here.
And he heads off, so they'll have to wait.
Chance now for the Heat. That gets played behind the net to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov with the puck right now. Back to the point. Shot on goal. That one's wide. And
up the wall, but it's still in the Belleville zone. Here's Pizzetta. He's tied up by Lassie Thompson. Comes to the side of the net and back to the point. Fanned on shot here from Leskinen, and won by Beaudin. Moves it ahead on the right side, and it's Magwood flipping it out to center. Douglas wins it back to Magwood. Goes deep into Laval territory. Here's Douglas. Oh, some quick hands. He centers it. Oh, almost banked in. It's loose in the crease area. Oh, quick. Off the face-off. Belleville wins it. And a shot here by Lassie Thompson, and McNiven made the save. It's a little unorthodox, but he kept it out. As the puck stays in Laval territory. Douglas goes after it. Far corner. Here comes Kastelik. Somehow that stayed onside. Now Douglas drives to the front of the net. Couldn't get a shot away. Left of the Laval goal. Kastelik wins it. Aspro moves it to the left side, gets it back. Here's Aspro for Reinhardt. Now to Aspro. Cross the left side shot. And a stick save off of Lassie Thompson made by McNiven. Held in at the line by Aspro. Here's Kastelik in the corner. Comes down to Reinhardt. Shoots and scores! Now, on the left side, a shot blocked. Into the slot. It's loose. Belleville keeps possession. Here's Lassie Thompson. Dishes on the left side. It's centered in front. And they score! Forward, it's redirected in deep by Cole Castles, the ex-Oshawa in his many nights. Here comes Beaudin. Could be a 2-on-1. Gains the line on the right side. He shoots. And a save made by McNiven with Douglas driving. Good collision here as Labrie hammers Pizzetta. There's a penalty coming. Hubert Labrie moves it to the right side. It comes down to Douglas. In behind the net. Here's Douglas with his centering pass. This is Beaudin. And it's cleared out to center. Labrie back inside the Belleville zone. Head on the right side to center. It's Beaudin. Lifts it in deep. Out to play at McNiven. Douglas on the forecheck. Wins it. Castles back to the point. Gets it back on the give and go. Cole Castles flips it to the front of the net. And pinching in is Doherty. It's a 2-on-2 battle just to the right of the Laval goal. East Ends win it. There's Castles. But it comes to Harvey Pinard on the far boards, and he feeds Schoeneman as Belleville at the end of their shift elect to make some changes.
Good grinding shift by...
And you can hear the sticks banging against the boards right at the Belleville bench as a huge hit from Colt. Baudin wins it. Out of the point, Labrie. Cross Lassie Thompson, a shot. Blocker save made by McNiven. Jonathan Aspro in behind the net. Ridden out. And it's cleared out to
Meyer waits, and he wanted to play that back to Hollowell to get a shot away, but they didn't find it right in the wheelhouse. Hoffmeyer goes chasing that one into the corner past the referee. A spill for both players. Gaudette plays it out front. Petant lifts it back-handed, but he just couldn't get it out to Gogolev for the break as Doherty's out in the way. It almost looked like it was going to be too many men, but a skate got off the ice and made sure that didn't happen. Doherty back up, Sokolov tips it in. After it goes Kroll. Curls away from the hit, and they try to bank it off the boards. Pekka picks it up, puts it high on the shoulders of Wall, but not past him. Aspero cross ice. Now the Senators with some jump in their skates out front, but a great check there by Green keeps that from being a shot on goal by Williams. Prying it off the wall. Pekka steals it away from there. Rosen trying to get to it. Here's Kroll. There. And now Kosela tried to steal it away. Kroll after Rosen lets him go. That puck a little hot. Shot. Douglas wide.
Well, opportunity on the turnover on that chance, but can't quite convert as he blasts that puck wide. It's Curtis Douglas with that good-looking opportunity, and Wool doesn't even have to come up with a save.
Back out front, there's another chance, blocked by Rosen.
The American Hockey League game here today gets a great opportunity. It looks like he beats the goaltender, but off the post and out the other way.
Shot, side of the goal, scores. Aspero, Gogolev turns back, doesn't get to it quick enough. Gaudette does, he gave it a kick. He tried to find Gogolev with it. Followed up McMahon, but Baudin comes across the line. Heading toward the goal, shot misses high into the glass. Aspero picks it up there. Looking back out front, the puck off Gaudette, and he's able to get it back in the Toronto zone is where it did. Less than 6 minutes to play here in the third period. Trying to find a couple of goals as they did at the beginning of the third period. The Marlies. Back up to the blue line, Thompson. He had a nice one that was redirected by Reinhart. From there, here's Castles. After it goes to Argachintsev. A little tip along for McKenna as he and Robertson come back, drop back for Kroll, knocked to the ice. Kroll has that one just taken away from him as Douglas sends it back down the ice. Doesn't have a lot.
Before the season is over. And there he knocks his man down. Douglas trying to go away from Bissell. Here's Castles. Over to Douglas. He knocks it down. And the rebound comes to Castles and that goes wide.
You can just see the reach there that Douglas has, picking that puck out of the air from so far away. Big long stick at 6'8".
Here come the Senators. Baudin out there with Douglas and Castles. They're eyeing that loose puck. It'll come free. Castles drives towards the net. Back to the point. Williams with a shot, scores. Colby Williams. Douglas Ross got his stick on for the Senators. Here comes Douglas. Leaves it to Castles. Castles drops to Douglas. Douglas looking for a shot. He stands on it. And he'll put it in the high slide. He'll come back to the point. And it's Doherty. Doherty in the corner for Castles. Castles back to the point. Baudin covering up. Center point as well with a shot. Douglas is looking at his hit. But it sticks away by McNiven.
McNiven saw that one coming in the whole way. They're able to get his pad on it, steer it to the corner.
Paddock will leave that in his corner for Olofsson. And the Rocket will change, and so will to make the pass, but good defensive play by Labrie, who got his stick on it. Now back the other way, Beaudin. And Rocket just slips and loses it, and McNiven makes a big save on Cole Castle. As a couple of defensemen just turn over that puck, shot in. Beaudin gets it first for the Rocket. The pace is quickening here in the second period. Brook in the corner, playing up front. Come over to Lucchini. Over to Brook. Brook chases after Thompson. He falls again, but this time it's going to be a penalty against John Brook. As he puts his arms up in the air.
Right there.
For a very physical second period. Puck pops up in the air as the Rocket trying to get it. It's going to be Harvey Pinard backhand in front, but no one is there. Comes the wheel. He can't get a shot off. Center point. Shooting it with a wrist shot. And that hits a body in front. I think Williams got a piece of that for the Senators. And Douglas was skated out. His pass is off the mark as he was trying to find Beaudin. Beaudin shoot him in the corner. Douglas comes in to help out. Amorosa trying to dig it out. Wheel is there, so is Castles. We have 7 players right in the corner. Will come free. Back to the point. Williams keeps it alive to Beaudin. Beaudin trying to make a cut in the middle. Williams was skated down deep. He's in the corner now, looking at his options. Backhand pass over to Castles. Shoot him in on top of him. Wheel comes in to pick up the puck. Douglas is there. Douglas, Wheel, comes free to Castles, who gets it to LeBlanc at the point. LeBlanc will just put it right back in the corner onto the tape of Castles, who skates up to the blue line and backhands that into the corner. Beaudin trying to get away from Wheel. Wheel makes him lose the puck, but Douglas comes in to get it. And it's back to the bumper position where Castles...
Looking for the exact same spot where Sokolov scored early. Short side, top shelf.
Straight off the bench. It's going to be Cole Castles. He leaves it for Beaudin. Drop pass to Douglas, driving the net. Douglas driving, and he leaves it for Beaudin. He scores. Nice play by...
Right. It all starts with the huge, long reach as he's able to pull that one. It must have pulled it 4 or 5 feet.
Chopped it up in the air. It'll come free for Douglas, who picked up an assist. His 4th point for the season. Castles in the corner. He leaves it for Douglas. He's down on one knee, goes right back up, trying to play that puck. The puck hasn't really moved. It finally comes free for Schumann. He'll backhand that off the glass. It'll come free for Harvey Pinard. Ylonen, Wheel. Drop pass over the Wheel. Stops and turns, slips. The puck is just sitting there. Schumann will try to pick it up and poke it in the corner. Ylonen behind the net. He was leaving it for Schumann, but Schumann turned away to go back to cover at the point. And it's going to be fired down the ice. Gregg at the left side, trying to get around Lefkin, and he can. Unfortunate for Belleville, but he turns it over. Wheel on the high side, puts it towards the net. It's loose in front, and Ylonen couldn't get a shot on it. Back to the point. Lefkin shoots, and that goes wide. Olofsson leaves it on the point for Wheel. Wheel comes to the center point, circles, turns. Back on his forehand, over to Olofsson on the left side. Puts it towards the front net. Backhanded 10 points. Harvey Pinard comes to Wheel. It's backhand. Lefkin ends up the side net. He opts not to shoot and skates behind the net. And he puts it back to Olofsson with a shot. Saved by Sogard exclusive.
And Belleville with a puck right now. Moved ahead by Beaudin. The right side off the stick of Castles. Big hit by Douglas. But the Moose can period 2-0 Belleville. Goals in the first from Roby Arventi, his first in the AHL. And Angus Cruikshank having a nice season with 4 goals and 14 points in 17 games since joining Belleville from New Hampshire. Now a steal. Beaudin dishes, and they score! Didn't eliminate them. That basically even the series, and I can tell you, he's as intense as they come.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
As it's covered here.
Assist number 20, le numéro 20, Matthew Pekka. And number 34, le numéro 34, Robbie Arventi. Time of the goal, 9 minutes 57 seconds. 9 minutes 57 seconds.
Olsing at the point. Dishes right side. Castles shoots. Oh, save made by Burton. That could have been the hat trick right there. Here's Thompson with a shot blocked in front.
Yeah.
Is not in the lineup. So there you go. Labrie out and LeBlanc in. As the puck is in the Belleville zone. Brazeau with a pass to the middle of the ice. It's broken up and moved out to center by Douglas. Lead pass from Castles coming off that 2-goal in Pekka. And Belleville off to an early 1-0 lead. Puck Puck near boards in the Toronto zone. It's a 3-on-3 battle. Dug free by the Marlies, and it comes in behind the net where it's stolen. Belleville works it in front, and they score!
Ties Igor Sokolov. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 48 seconds. 11 minutes, 48 secondes.
All 3 goals, not much chance for Wall on.
Now in goal for the Marlies, number 32, numéro 32, Veni Vevalainen.
Belleville's on the attack again. Doherty banks it in behind the net. Comes in front of the goal is Douglas with a pass to Cole Castles, but Marlies gain control and work it into Belleville territory. Here's Crawl with a shot. Hit a leg in front.
Generated most of the chances.
Puck at center. It's sent into the Toronto zone. Oh, a turnover here as it comes to Beaudin trying to feed Douglas in front, but he was tied up and the puck comes in behind the Toronto net. Douglas digging for it, as is Beaudin. Comes around the boards on the right side. Doherty now to Castles. His pass back to Doherty. To Beaudin in the right corner. Back to the point. Aspero across the left side. A shot. Hard one-timer from Doherty, and that's stopped by Vevalainen as it's flipped back to center. Come back into the Marley zone. Out to play it. Vevalainen. Up the right wing boards. Elenuck trying to clear it. Held in. And it's dumped back into the Belleville zone. Douglas takes out his man on the far side. That's Richard Clune. And it's skated out to center by big Curtis Douglas. 6'8", 249 pounds.
Monster.
I was going to say he makes Mads Sogard look small, but I don't think anyone makes Mads Sogard look small. Sent back into the Toronto zone off the face-off, down to 3 minutes to go here in the second. 4-3 Belleville. As the puck comes to the near boards. It's Castles. Moves it down low, Douglas. Now to Beaudin. Walks in, shoots, pad save, rebound. As they jam away, Vevalainen able to stick out the left pad. He lost his stick, and now Vevalainen's getting into it in front of the net with Cody Golubeff. So we've seen both goalies basically trying to mimic their, whether it's Ron Hextall or Billy Smith, or Robin Leonard, or Ray Emery.
Leonard.
Here's Douglas at center. On the right side, Beaudin. Back to Douglas. Trying to center it. Went off the skate of Hoffenmeyer. But stolen again. Chance in front of the net. In tight. They couldn't get a shot away, Bishop. But it is held in. Sorry, that was Castles. And it comes down to Curtis Douglas. Circling. Now in the right corner, Douglas. Back to the point. Gets it back from Aspero.